I'll show you the changes following the update in career mode for Sega Football Club Champions 2026. Because of these changes, the rosters in all leagues have been updated, so your player's progress has been reset. The MLS has been added as a potential destination for your next coaching career. I chose to stay at GS Groningen, and I signed Virgil van Dijk and Zirkee as the team's key players. Let's take a look at their skills. 1. Virgil van Dijk has the victory feed passing skill, which allows him to send long passes to the center forward from the back line to the midfield, enabling the center forward to control the ball and creating opportunities. This skill is great for building attacks toward the center forward. 2. Zirkee has the controlled trap skill, which allows him to control passes from teammates in the attacking midfield zone all the way to the penalty box, enabling him to maintain possession and create opportunities to make short passes to teammates with shooting skills. This skill is great for receiving the ball without easily losing it. At the start of the season, we decided on our formation. A defensive setup with 3 center backs, 2 fullbacks, and 2 defensive midfielders. We conduct special training sessions for 3 players every 3 months. We've made it halfway through the season, focusing on signing a few players and conducting some special training sessions. As a result, we're currently in 7th place, with a record of 17 matches, 9 wins, 2 draws, and 6 losses, totaling 29 points. This result is rather disappointing. Next, I'll show you some intense gameplay. Here it is.
This is their second time facing each other this season. In their first match, Amsterdam FC won convincingly with a score of 5-1 over GS Groningen.
Oh, that sounds really sad. Let's see how the game goes this time. What do you think the game will be like?
I think Amsterdam came out strong from the start, but Groningen's defense played with enough composure to break up their attacks. Still, I'm sure Amsterdam will keep attacking.
Maybe not. Groningen is starting to counter it. Well, even though their attack was successfully stopped by the Amsterdam defenders.
It will be an exciting match. We can see the rapid progress GS Groningen has made. Their coach is focusing on signing new players.
Okay, this is really interesting. Will GS Groningen be able to hold on until the end of the match?
Regarding quality, Amsterdam still has the edge. Maybe time will tell.
Wow. Maybe you're right or maybe not. Groningen is trying to put up a fight against Amsterdam. Nice pass, but offside.
Groningen started to gain confidence in the second half. They were bold enough to keep possession and press the opposition.
Now, Zirkee is on the field. He's one of Groningen's key players, but he came from the bench.
Zirkee can play the role of a super sub who is expected to turn the game around and make Groningen's attack even faster.
Look, most of Groningen's key players were exhausted and were substituted. But was this substitution the right decision?
Important to remember, player fatigue can be a factor in injuries, so it's essential to give players a chance to rest. However, it's important to ensure that there isn't a significant difference in quality between the starting players and the substitutes.
So, does player fatigue affect their focus toward the end of the game? And could unbalanced quality be a risky substitution?
It sounds very extreme, but Groningen needs to recruit more good players to ensure a more balanced quality of players.
Amsterdam continues to attack, and the Groningen defenders are working hard to defend.
Amsterdam was able to read the situation and keep pushing forward. They knew the Groningen players would be exhausted if they kept the pressure up, and they played really well.
Wow, look at that! Amsterdam is shaking up Groningen's defense. The Amsterdam players have plenty of room to pass and dribble in front of the penalty box. What the goal? No way! Amsterdam finally scored a goal after a determined effort to break down Groningen's defense in the last minutes of the match.
Amsterdam played well by continuously attacking, leaving the defenders confused and unable to take the ball away, allowing them to score a goal.
Unfortunately, Groningen conceded a goal in the last minute of the match after having played defensively from the start.
Groningen showed impressive progress, keeping a clean sheet early in the match. Their starting lineup was clearly top-notch, but everything changed after several substitutions were made.
Amsterdam was still too strong for Groningen. The final score was Groningen 0, Amsterdam 1. We appreciate you joining us for this match.
You're welcome. I hope Groningen can bounce back.
Yes, hopefully. Based on these results, the coaching team will evaluate the team, and Groningen has dropped to 8th place. In player ratings, Virgil van Dijk received a 6.0 for his solid performance during the match. Our journey as a coach in Sega Football Club Champions 2026 continues.
We have some good news. Gaffer, we've signed a defensive midfielder, Sfcc, to strengthen our defense. He attended the press conference and showed great enthusiasm to start playing for GS Groningen immediately. Oh no, our funds are below the required payroll. To resolve this, accept incoming offers for players.
Will these financial issues become a major problem for We'll have to wait and see how the story unfolds.